Hey everybody, Strider's back with another high ELO game. Happy 4th of July for all of you fellow Americans, and happy Wednesday for everybody else. Looks like we're just barely getting into the middle of this game. It's only been a couple minutes, so it shouldn't be too bad. Let me see if I can actually go back. I can go back 18 seconds. Unfortunately, that's all I can go back, but that's okay. We still are at the beginning of this game, and there hasn't really been much that's happened yet. This is the game that somebody requested to get a game by Dyrus. It seems like Dyrus streams really early in the morning for me, and that's relatively difficult for me to get since I have a day job. I just typically do this at night, and when Darius doesn't stream at that time, it's really difficult to get them. But luckily I have today off, so I decided to put off my household chores to get this done for you guys. Some great damage coming out onto the Rumble from TF. I'm not sure how this lane plays out. I haven't actually seen Rumble go mid in quite some time. Looks like he could have some issues, but he seems like he's doing alright. Looks like he has 51 magic resist, which is quite a bit. Up top here we have a Darius versus a Jarvin, which is going to be also very interesting. We have two Dunkmaster flexes. It's going to be between Dr. J and Michael Jordan, it seems. So this will be very interesting to watch. I'm kind of excited about this. So it looks like we are going to get a pre-level 6 gank from the Nocturne. There are no wards. TheOddOne is coming behind, misses the dunk, and he is going to flash the Dustbringer. Gonna get the initial little bit of damage from Fear off, and Amumu comes in with the stun, gets a ton of damage off, and Amumu's gonna start going down. Now at this point, Jarvin gets his Dunkmaster flex, and they both flash over the wall. Jarvin gets first blood, and now he has double buffs. Oh, this is not gonna be a good game for Darius. When top lane gets first blood, it's scary because you know that they're going to do an amazing job at that point. It's a lot easier to snowball top lane than pretty much any other lane. And the fact that he got double buffs from it too. So I believe that the jungler Amumu might come try to get Jarvin a couple more times. Once he hits 6, I'm pretty sure he's gonna guarantee go top. And I'm pretty excited about Draven being played by Cop, actually. So yeah, this will be really interesting. As the TheOddOne would say, that's so Draven. If anybody's familiar with that TV show. Oh gosh, it's so old. That's crazy. The axes, every time they bounce back, oh, that's really not good for the blue team with that Amumu disconnect. But every time the blade bounces back, it's ridiculous. The spinning axes deal so much extra damage. And you can have two at the same time, so having it with Blood Boil is pretty easily. It's pretty easily done. And it looks like Nocturne is gonna go for a gank, and they didn't see it coming. They don't have any wards there, but they did sense that something was a tad bit off. It's very possible that red kind of gave it away. Blue team did have wards in the river, so it's most possible that they saw Nocturne go across the river and go that way. Let's see. Oh, looks like Jarvin is going on, does a little bit of damage, is able to get 5 stacks onto Jarvin, but Jarvin's just too durable right now. Jarvin has got a heart of gold already. Darius actually going for a really quick ninja tabby. So we're gonna see how this lane turns out. Great job by both sides. Having that red buff and blue buff, just being able to spam those spells as much as possible is very dangerous. It's not going to be... You can tell that Darius is not having a good time, but he will hopefully... The buffs just wore out, he is still at half health, and he is using his health potions now, so they might be on a little bit closer to an evil playing field. But now that Jarvin is level 6, this will be a tad bit of a challenge as well. So he's gonna have to, Darius is gonna have to wait one more creep wave before he hits level 6, so he has to survive this gank from, yeah, he's gonna have to survive this gank. There's a lot of action going on. Rumble's down there too. There's a 3-man gank going top, so this will be very interesting to see. Great ult coming out from Rumble. They are able to get the dunks off, and Jarvin is going to try to kill his own jungler with his ultimate. Almost killed him, but they were able to get away successfully. Great job by the red team, able to pick up that kill without any I was surprised TF actually didn't teleport in there, but then again it was 3 versus 1. It would have been, you know, a 2 versus, excuse me, it would have been a 2 versus 3, which is still not very good odds. But having a TF there, you can stun him on the card, can do quite a bit of damage. Oh my gosh, Kog'Maw so close to dying. It does have Soraka there with a lot of mana, is going to be able to heal him up and give him quite a nice little armor buff for just a few seconds. And TF coming down trying to get some damage, does get Soraka off. Stun, and they are going to slow her down, and the great coming the ultimate coming back from, oh my gosh. The Rolling Death was perfect. It hit Kog'Maw on the way there and then hit Soraka on the way back. So that was a great job. And oh no, ult's coming in from Nocturne and Draven. That's so Draven. He's gonna have to run away. He's gonna get towered out, but it's not gonna matter too much to Nocturne. Nocturne is gonna be able to pick up the kill and run away very happily. So great job by the Nocturne being able to do that. We're going to see if we can get up to live here. Amumu's back, which is nice, but Amumu's not level 6 yet, so they're not able to... That disconnect on their jungler really hurt them, probably more than they wanted it to. Just losing that jungle presence, since Amumu is so scary. If you land a bandage toss on a creep, it doesn't even have to be on you, but if you get someone on a creep and then you can get an ult on you, it's terrifying, absolutely terrifying. So Amumu finally hit level 6, and he is going to be able to use his ultimate now for a really nice gank. I could assume that he's going to gank bottom, which it looks like he's going back to buy, and then he's going to go gank bottom. We've got quite a bit of action going on in mid. There might be a fight that's about to break out. It doesn't look like. It looks like they're just kind of farming and harassing each other. And Rumble might be coming down, and they are pinging Rumble. And then Rumble does get slowed down, but he does get ulted, and they are able to take down the Draven successfully. Really, really quickly too. They did that so amazingly fast. The ult from Rumble just rips people apart if you can hold them in place, and the fact that it slows too really does help. And a great ult by Jarvin, and Draven coming out with his ult as well is able to pick up the kill and pick up the buffs. So great job on both ends of the map. Able to pick up kills all over the place without any real loss of themselves, and I'm surprised nobody's gone for Dragon. Uh-oh, Amumu has disconnected again. Very unfortunate for the blue team. They might have to give up this bottom tower, or they might just go for Dragon. No, it looks like they're going to continue to just push towers. Seems like they're happy enough without the Dragon, which is fine. So not necessarily needed, it's just that nice little extra gold buff that you get. Gold bonus. So currently it's 2 kills to 5, and red team has a 2,000 gold advantage, which is really significant as far as 11 minutes in the game. So let's see who has a majority of the gold. Majority of the gold is going to be Draven on the blue team, and then it's going to be pretty much Rumble and Nocturne and Kog'Maw. They have, oh no, actually, sorry, Jarvin. Jarvin has the most gold by like 600, which is pretty good. Jarvin I'm not 100% sure how. It kind of depends on how he's going. Oh, great initiation from Nocturne going in. Draven is going to be able to run away, which is very fortunate. He does have that crazy speed buff from Blood Rush and Blood Boil from Nunu, so he's got like Blood Rush, Blood Boil. Really high blood pressure, that's for sure. He might have to take like a Tums or a Xanax. I don't know. I don't really know. Whatever helps high blood pressure, he'll have to take one of those. I know Tums doesn't work, just don't say anything. Great Nunu ult, being able to slow down all three of them, and a huge speed buff coming out from Draven. They are able to disengage this fight successfully. Oh my god, that was brilliant. I can't believe they were able to do that. Insane how much they were able to coordinate getting that away. And Jarvin dunks onto Darius. Darius is going to get those 5 stacks on Jarvin. He's going to get pulled back, and then he's going to ult him here in just a second. I can see it. He's slow to dunked, and then he gets dead. Great job by Darius being able to pick up that kill, sustain all that damage that Jarvin put out. That's the bad thing about going up against Darius, just because he can do so much damage. He actually has a BF sword. So since Jarvin decided to go a little bit more tanky-ish, he's got a Heart of Gold, Null Magic Mantle, and a Wriggles. I'm not 100% sure why he got a Wriggles, but I guess we'll find out eventually. He probably just did it for the, the free wards and the extra damage to the creeps. He's probably going to be taking main point on Dragon and Baron instead of Nocturne, because Nocturne kind of needs to be a little bit more in the face and needs to build a little bit more damage. And Amumu is gone again. Why, thank you. Middle tower goes down from the rumble. He's able to push out so hard with that flame spitter with just his Q, and a lot of damage coming out, and he is going to be able to do a lot of damage. I think Draven is going to have to run away, or Darius is going to have to run away. He's not going to be able to get a dunk onto here. He does run away, and the great ultimate from Rumble, able to zone away that TF, because if TF would have went in there, he would have had to walk through Rumble's entire ultimate, which would have probably came really close to killing him, especially since he would have walked right into Rumble and Nocturne at that point afterwards. Bottom tower is still up. Draven and Nunu are doing a great job as far as getting away from fights and keeping it pushed as much as possible. Great job. Even with the disadvantage of not having their jungler for a majority of the game, they're still able to keep it up. And Draven has 128 CS as opposed to Kog'Maw's 119, so he's actually doing better. He has died twice, and Kog'Maw's only died 0 times, but it's still a great, even with the deaths, he's still out creep killing him, so very impressive on Darius' side, or Draven's side. I'm gonna get those two confused for days, I bet. I hate when they come out with new champions and all their names start with the same letter. Alright, so Rumble's coming in from the bottom. They don't have a ward here, they don't see it, and they are pinging down for it. He does get exhausted and slows. Great ultimates coming out. No ultimates coming out. I thought they were gonna jump onto the Nunu and possibly kill him. Jarvin does get the pop-up, the flag spear, and they are able to burst him down very easily. Nunu does go down without much of any struggle. The blood boil isn't really going to do much when you're popped up, slowed, and everything else. Very unfortunate. Amumu comes back just in time to see his bottom tower go down. His first bottom tower. Nocturne is coming out. He tries to flash over the wall, but does fail to flash. Very unfortunate, and dunked on. Get dunked on! So, great job. That was perfect. Having a great counter to TF is Nocturne, because once TF ults, Nocturne can ult, and I'm pretty sure it blackens out his ultimate, so he won't be able to teleport in. but I don't believe, I think he might have just not done it in time, so. And plus, all TF needed was like a millisecond of where he was. And then he knew where to teleport to. Ah, dragon went down and I missed it. Looks like Amumu might have gotten disconnected again. Unfortunately. Oh, Amumu is back. He's still here. And red team is pinging for Baron. We might get a little initiation here. Amumu is not inside the brush, which he probably should be. No, he does get out of there. And he's so underleveled. It's going to be extremely dangerous. And Darius goes down, losing the double buff, giving it to Rumble. Rumble's going to be able to do as much damage. And yes, Nunu tried to flash juke into the other brush, but was not able to successfully pull that off. And great shove. Soraka almost goes down from Draven. Draven is so Draven. That is so Draven. And it looks like Soraka is... She has grievous wounds on her. And it's going to be a while. And the ace finally coming out from the red team. And they will either take Baron, which I'm assuming... Yes, so they will take Baron. So... It looks like Soraka's bugged out and looks like she has permanent grievous wounds on. I'm not sure how that is. I don't think that's possible. Unless somebody has a weird item that I haven't seen in a long time. Still. Yeah, red team's going to easily be able to take this Baron without any contesting. Yeah, there's nothing that they could do. There's nothing the blue team could do to contest that Baron. Since they did get aced, it was 5-0. Jarvin is now pushing bottom very hard. And there's still... Their blue team is really adamant about pushing top. They're going to try to keep pressure on all of the lanes as much as they possibly can, because as long as they apply pressure on all the lanes, there's nothing that the red team can do, because they will still have to defend. Great exhaust coming out on Kog'Maw, but it doesn't look like it's going to be much. Yes, Nunu does go down, and Soraka is still going to be able to get a lot of damage out. Yes. So the star calls from Soraka as well as the tower shots, they almost got the Kog'Maw, but if Soraka was not there, they would have got him. But unfortunately, Soraka was being a support, so very unfortunate. Rumble tries to take this blue buff, but was unable to, and then teleports away. Great job by TF being able to pick up that blue buff and successfully run away from the Rumble without any real issues. A great job. His ult is down now, but it's still it was still worth it for sure, because he would have died if he did not ult and get out of there. Ultimate coming out from Draven. Surrender vote is also coming out, and great job by the red team. Congratulations. Ult coming out and a second explosion on the Nexus. Yeah, great job, red team, for the victory, and GG to the blue team. Sorry about the disconnects, but we'll see if we can get another game with Dyrus in the future as well. And again, you guys, if you want to see any specific champions or any specific players, leave a comment, send me an IM. Subscribe to my videos. I have a spreadsheet that has a list of everybody that's requesting certain champions, and I prioritize those champions if I know that they're online. Usually it's easier for me to see if they're online, if they have normal streaming hours, I can get a hold of them. But a lot of times, like Dyrus, he's a little bit difficult to get a hold of because he streams in the morning and plays in the morning. But yeah, so subscribe to my videos, like, comment if you guys want anything changed, if I can work on anything. Leave me feedback, everything is appreciated, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.